side, and it was an accident, but I stepped on that joint and broke it within like 10 minutes. He was devastated. He was devastated. I know he would have wanted that car back. I should have got him one. But just paying attention to those things and showing that you care by going out and looking. I mean, listen, you can find everything on the internet nowadays. Mm-hmm. So that garbage pail kid, that garbage pail baby or something.
Oh goodness.
Them nasty, ugly things. You know, you may just look like, hey, they may be talking about, yeah, I remember when I had this and that. Yo, good old days. And they not asking for it. They're not saying they wanted it or needed it. But just going out and getting something like that, doing something like that, it makes a world of difference because, like we said, it shows so many different levels that you're paying attention, that you're listening, that you care, that you're thinking about them. So, you know, with so many different things that you can do. And, you know, when talking about receiving gifts, if, you know, that's not your love language, that's fine and dandy. But if that's your spouse love language, that's your significant other's love language, you need to start taking mental notes. Write down, create lists, whatever it is that you need to do to know what it is that they want or need. Mm-hmm. Like, we're both real simple, so we kind of make it easy for each other. I know she ain't about all that flower life, but I know that if she up in the office and I get them joints sent up to the office, I know how she gonna feel. I know that's gonna give me some Kool-Aid points. You know, you could use some Kool-Aid points every once in a while. Put a little gas in that tank. You know, put a little gas in the tank. We talking about the love languages, and on the first episode, you know, we were talking about the love tank and keeping that love tank full. So, you know, you always want to deposit gas into that love tank. Mm-hmm. So that's a way to do it. And, you know, if you really OG, go up to the job yourself with the flowers and the note and just start spitting some poetry. What? Yo, they gonna be talking about that for like the whole year at that office. Yo. She gonna be looking like all that. But yeah, take mental notes, make lists, and figure out what it is that they want, and just really just look to do it. And it doesn't have to be it doesn't even have to cost anything at all.
Not at all.
They just keep talking about the beach. Man, just go take them to the beach. Mm-hmm. Like, it ain't gonna kill you.
So, like we were talking, you just mentioned something about you know, it not having to cost much. So I know in the book it talks about the gift of self. Mm-hmm. And, you know, obviously giving yourself doesn't have to cost anything. Mm-hmm. And that's something that I enjoy. You know, I enjoy giving myself and receiving you know, like spending time with each other. I know that sounded very
X-rated.
Not like I was going.
This is a Christian network, Lynette.
We're married. So
I know.
Even if I was talking about that, it's
we
fine.
knew each other.
But anyway, you know, that's a great gift to give and receive is the gift of self. You know, to spend time with someone, to spend that, you know, that kind of coincides with the other gift, quality time. You know, just spending that quality time with each other, watching movies together, just hanging out together, playing board games, or whatever it is that particular couple likes. You know, we like corny stuff like board games and all that. Well, I know I do. You know, watching movies. So that's a great gift too.
Yeah, and with that, you know, it's not the same as quality time. It's more so really giving that gift of self when it's in the time of need. You know, if they just desperately need your attention for something, they may be feeling some kind of way. They just may need an ear. They may need a shoulder to cry on. I mean, shoot, a shoulder to cry on is sometimes the greatest gift that you can give somebody who's going through something. So, you know, just being there, giving yourself, giving your time, your attention, and an ear, a shoulder, whatever it is, that is extremely, extremely, extremely important. And, you know, those are one of those gifts that you don't have to put much thought into it. it's just being in the moment and just paying attention to what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just easily be there for that person. And, you know, some people, like I think the last episode, which was quality time,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we were talking about the Dead Sea and Babbling Brook.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what? Your significant other may be a babbling brook. They just constantly want to talk. But this, at the moment, you know, you kind of start tuning them out like, yo, they talk so darn much. I really don't want to listen to all the stuff that they say. But in your attentiveness and you paying attention, you see that, okay, something is really going on right now. Let me give them my ear so they can talk and get everything off their chest. So, you know, that's the gift. That's the gift of self, and giving them that gift that at that very moment is something that they need, even though, you know, you may be like, oh my gosh, does it ever stop?
Mm-hmm.
But you can't have those, oh my gosh, does it ever stop faces, though. I mean, Lynette is one of those people that every emotion, every thought kind of shows up on her face. So if you know, or you're like that, you better think happy thoughts like this Peter Pan. Something. Don't let you, cause that hurts y'all. When you sitting there telling somebody something real, something deep, something serious, and they got that face like,
ooh, that hurts. I'm sorry, camp is still in my head.
I don't. You done took it to Tarzan?
Cause you said, "Oh, that hurts," so it was like, "Oh, that hurts." Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Yo, random. She's so random, yo.
I'm sorry, we were talking about camp, and you said, "Oh, that hurts," and it kind of goes along with the Tarzan song. But yeah, so gift giving is neither one of our love languages. So yeah, or not gift giving, receiving gifts is a great thing, but it's definitely not one of mine.
Okay, so question before we move on.
Mm-hmm.
If that's not your love language, like it's neither one of ours, how do you become a great gift giver? Like, what do you do to
How can you
really become a great gift giver? Knowing that that's not your language, knowing that does nothing for you personally, but, you know, if that's your significant other's love language, like, how do you go about really being effective in keeping their love tank full?
I think that kind of goes back to what you were saying earlier. You know, it's all about communication. You know, talking, listening, definitely listening. And taking heed to what it is that they're saying. Small things that they like. You know, small things, things that they want to do, things that they've never done before. Stuff like that. Just really, really listening. And then even trying to do little small things. Maybe trying something once a week, once a month. Something like that. Okay, well, you're out, you see something, go ahead, grab it, give it to him, you know, see what the reaction is. All right, cool, he likes that, good, try something new, you know. So definitely communication would be a great way to become better at being a good gift giver if that is your partner's love language.
Okay, so if it's not, then what?
I say you can still do stuff. I mean, just because it's not my primary love language doesn't mean I don't like receiving stuff, you know. I mean, you can kind of relate it to music. You know, music is a universal language. Although people aren't like, oh my goodness, you know, some people might not like really, really love music. Everybody likes music in some kind of way. And then, just because we speak English, we may hear a song in Spanish and it still sounds so beautiful. We may not know what they're saying, but it sounds beautiful. So you can always, you know, appreciate another language, even if you don't understand it.
Right on. I want to go skydiving. You rocking with me?
I'm down.
Yeah, it's it. She my ride or not die with me, you know. Yeah, till death do us part.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we're not gonna tarry on long.
Oh gosh.
On the topic of love language number 3. Receiving gifts. So we're going to jump into number 4. Acts of service. Now, acts of service. Now, when you think of acts of service, you know, like, yo, what is an act of service? I mean, it's giving something. It's doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Service related. And, you know, those who know us know that Lynette and I are strong advocates on service.
Mm-hmm.
Being a servant and serving others and doing things to help someone else. Now, when you're in a relationship, you know, sometimes people need things done for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like me, I'm gonna keep it real, y'all. Like, it's kind of sort of like a little bit of a few love languages wrapped in one, because the communication was there. I know it. Lynette has talked about it. You know, it is an act of service. It is the fifth love language that we'll get into. It has something to do with quality time. And it's kind of sort of a gift, all wrapped in one. But, like, she wants me to rub her feet every once in a while and give her a massage. And, like, you know, I be wanting to. Then sometimes I forget. Then sometimes, like, I be in pain. And, like, when you like, giving massages and stuff, you need to have, like, the right equipment. Because, like, just laying down, and my body just don't work right all the time. So, I mean, I don't be wanting her to feel like I'm not listening and stuff. But acts of service. So, acts of service can be so many different things. I mean, we all know about the complainer. We talked about that on the show previously. You know, that person who complains about what you don't do. And those people that complain about stuff not being done, acts of service might be their love language.
Yeah.
It just might be their love language. So if that's all they're constantly talking about, is like, yo, you don't do this, you don't do that. You know what? Just do that a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
And see the difference. See what happens. Because, you know, Gary Chapman talks about in his book that what the person complains most about, 9 out of 10 times is their primary love language.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you have to listen to the things that they're asking for, the things that they want, but also you have to listen to the things that they're getting on you about.
Right.
So that's important now.
Yeah. It's funny because after I read this chapter, I kind of automatically thought about Daniel, because okay, alright, I'm gonna just keep it real. I am not the housekeeper type. I'm not the go behind everybody and clean stuff up type. And Daniel fusses about that. You know, more so, he used to do it more before than now. You know, once I realized his love language. But, you know, oh my goodness, I can't stand. Why are these dishes in the sink? Why is this not done? Why is that not done? I'm like, because you ain't do it. You know, I said it in my head, but, you know, but, you know, that's what a thought was. Like, I don't know, because I didn't get to it yet, or because one of the kids didn't get to it yet. But once I read this book, it was like, you know what? Let me see what this might do. And now, if I go to start cleaning something, washing some dishes, something like that, he laughed because you know what I'm about to say. Half of the time, I can't even finish because he's all over me. Like, can I wash the pot, please, sir?
Yeah, wash the pot.
Look, you hear his voice, right? So, you know, can I wash the pot? But it's like, as I'm cleaning, that's an act of service to him. You know, and that's filling up his love tank to watch me do the things that he was complaining about before. You know, so acts of service, it can be in so many different ways. And it doesn't just have to be doing something just for that other person, you know, because stuff like cleaning or straightening up and stuff like that, that's for the whole house. You know, it's for my family to have a better mindset. It's for me to have a better mindset, but it's also helping my marriage because that's his love language. So
yeah. And, you know, we talked about it earlier on a different show, but, you know, we are pretty much a product of our environment, and our love languages are normally cultivated in that environment. So, you know, if you're in an environment where it's just people always giving gifts, just a happy gift-giving family, then you're probably going to grow up having receiving gifts as your love language. You know, if they are, let's go out, let's hang, let's do this, let's do that, quality time type family, you know, that's probably gonna be your love language. So for me, my dad was like a super neat freak, and